Today I have two sketchbooks for you. One is filled with pencil and pen drawings, and the second one is mostly with gouache and some watercolors. As you can see, this one took me a whole year to finish up, and here's like 15 pages, not even 15 because I think I tore some pages from it. Not because I didn't like the drawing, because I usually don't do that, but those pages are somewhere around. So yeah, let's start with this one. It took me quite some time as well, half a year, but in both of the sketchbooks I did not work often. So anyway, this one I use mostly to study anatomy and muscles and some ideas. I took this sketchbook with me to camp, so like these studies I didn't need a lot of creative energy or time to put in. I just needed to think hard and try to remember something. I don't feel like I remember everything that I was studying, but it definitely helped me to get a better grip on anatomy. And I was redrawing a lot of times because when I felt like I wasn't paying enough attention to redrawing or it didn't work out, I was deliberately repeating it. Just trying to include some more creative sketches to not be that bored. Those are the goats from Germany that I drawn from life, but they are so moving, it's really hard to capture them. I usually capture their butt more often. Some horses from stable that I also visited in Germany. More anatomy, some reference redraws. And this was a study for a piece that I was making for a very special person. It is mom of one of my bestest friends from Germany, and you probably can see it in my German vlog how it turned out. I like drawing birds with expressions. I mean, they're wonderful. More anatomy. Those are the thumbnail sketches. These one are done from observation from life. This one as well. This is from the personal reference photo, and these two I found them really interesting in composition and in shapes, and those are from Pinterest. From personal photo from the camp. Yoga was Adrian. And looking back at these sketches, it's so nice to see how much I improved in faces and just in line work. This is from the personal picture as well. Just some composition sketches. I really like doing them because they are usually mindless, but really satisfying. Those are types of thumbnails that I did from observation, but I included information about the colors and perspective. Those are in perennial, so it says deep green. So maybe later I would get back to them and do something. This is from museum in Wrocław, Poland, also from life. This is little plein air from Wrocław Park. More anatomy. Oh, these are studies for commission work, so I'll skip them. And there when the ball pen comes. little pencil. I like this hand. So I don't really like drawing in ball paint. I can see it works, but just the execution, the overall feeling of it, not my jam, not my honey. I definitely like pencils more, and all of these are done from Pinterest, and I was trying just to make them more stylized. The reason why they are all from Pinterest is also because I have a whole lot of pens on my Pinterest board, and I felt like I need to do something with them, and I cannot just keep pinning everything. So I just went straight to the bottom, and from the bottom I drew every single picture in that was there. And this sketchbook is the mixed media Canson one. You can see the specifics here. It is really funny to look back and see how unthoughtful and messy I was in my gouache technique. And this was the illustration made for the story on Tumblr, but the authors kind of bailed on me, and I kind of bailed on them. It was a really dark story, and in the end I didn't want to continue working on it. And those are gouache mix-ups. I really like this one. Also, this one looks interesting, but to make them work you really need to have specific brush for it, because I've tried different brushes and different amounts of water, and you can see that some of them did not work out at all. Watercolor. Oh, I remember when these were done. Yeah, it's May, and these were done on my balcony. They are simple, but it's really close to my heart. This is the piece that was done on the planer. And these two as well. I was experimenting with line work, but I did not like the overall feeling of it. And mostly because I was just adding colors as I saw them, but I wasn't thinking about values and shapes. This is when nature gets really, really overwhelming. This next one, planer, was done in camp, and this looks much better, also in watercolor. Mermaid Castiel. This is the still life made on the stream and a study from photo. This is marked as day 1 because I then started challenge of painting with gouache daily. And I stopped this challenge because I got into habit of painting daily, so I didn't feel like I needed to continue it. This is also done in camp when I was sick. Just a simple watercolor and bees. This is the life of these guys. And a study from Photograph. I found it on the National Geographic website. Painting of myself and my cat, because I wanted a new winter icon. More studies. I spent, I think, like 45 minutes on them. Yeah, 45. And I tried to study nightlife and the scenes, the scapes that were difficult for me. This is the piece done for the Roman cycle exchange. I really like the colors here, even though the pose and just the face still a little bit amateur for my taste. But I did it all without reference, so blame on me. Sometimes reference, I cannot find the needed reference, so I still do what I imagine. I was trying to make travel journal page. This is from my trip to Morskie Oko in Poland. So after I did those color study swatches, I went and blocked bigger chunks of bigger spaces, and they were looking a little bit empty for me, so I decided to fill them in. This one with pencil and this one with ink pen. And the last page is a value study. So supposedly the lightest value here is the darkest value here. And yes, that's it for this one. Thank you for keeping me company. I hope you're filling in your sketchbooks. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. I will meet you there. Goodbye, take care, and carry on.